exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Throwback Thursday Patriots rebuild here on Madden 17. We are back. It's another Thursday. It's another edition of Throwback Thursday. I hope you guys are excited because we've got playoffs. We've got playoffs in this episode. Now, I don't know if it's going to be one playoff game or if it's going to be 4 playoff games, or 3 playoff games, I should say, because we made the divisional round this season, unlike last season where we had to go through the wild card. We actually won the division this year. So, actually, we won the division last year, but we weren't the 2 best teams, so we didn't get a bye week, so we had to go through anyway. So, we've won the division twice. This is the team, if you have forgotten. Carson Wentz has grown up to an 84. Derrick Henry still hasn't grown anything, but if you guys remember the theme of last episode, oops, that's not the right one. The theme of last episode was injuries. Rob Gronkowski tore his rotator cuff during that last episode simulation. He's out for 15 more weeks. James White, who we are probably going to be missing for the rest of, not the rest of next season, because he might be back if we make, well, he will be back if we make a Super Bowl run. But he's going to be gone for a long time. So we are definitely going to have to look in free agency or maybe with a trade for another running back. Cyrus Jones will be back in the offseason, but he's done for the rest of this year. And Odell is done for this year as well, because he will be back. He's back the week after the Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe a couple weeks after the Super Bowl. I don't know. But he's not back for the Super Bowl. So we put him on IR. Our wide receiver core is Julian Edelman, Chris Hogan, Devontae Adams, and then Jalen Marshall. This guy, who I forget his name, Saad Lewis, and then Matthew Slater. That is our wide receiver core. Tight end core is our rookie that we drafted, who's actually up to an 82 overall. Or is that what he was when I drafted him? I can't remember. But he's got 89 speed, so whatever. And then we got Darren Waller as well. He's here. He's got 90 speed at tight end. Our offensive line looks really good. On defense, we got Hightower back at the end of last episode, so he's back playing backup middle linebacker. Shazier Ninkovich is still here. Rashad Jones, Devin McCourty, Malcolm Butler leads the cornerback room with Logan Ryan and Darrelle Revis, who I told you guys at the first episode of this season that at the end of this year, if he did not retire, we were going to move on from him just because he's old and he costs us a lot of money. Also, at the end of during that last episode, we changed the salary cap because I said screw it. Who needs salary cap in a series that doesn't technically need to be that serious? So we have no more salary cap, but I'm not going to go crazy. If you guys have followed me throughout my Legends Fantasy Draft series that I've done on the channel, I don't have salary cap on in that series, and I try not to go overboard. Because that's not fair at that point, because the other CPUs, they don't sign it. They don't spend as much money as a player actually would. So I try not to go crazy with the salary cap or with the money, but I had to because I don't like the salary cap. So if we're doing a series that technically doesn't matter, I'm not being serious. The Cougar series is serious. I have the salary cap on in that one. So I mean, this one, it's just a little fun flashback thing. So we don't need salary cap. Who needs a salary cap in a fun little series? So I hope you guys don't mind. If you do, tough. I don't care if you mind or not. But that's what we're at right now. We've 3 weeks away from the Super Bowl, and we are 2 games away from the Super Bowl. We got to go up against the Dolphins in the AFC divisional round. I hope we win. I'm going to jump in and play the moments, but I'm going to let the team do a lot of it. I'm probably not going to jump in and do a lot because if you guys watched last episode, I didn't have a very good record jumping in games and actually performing. So I'm going to let the team do a little bit of it. So we're going to jump in here. We're going to play the moments. And we're going to hopefully move on to the AFC Championship, because this is how far we got last year. We had to go through the wild card. We beat the Raiders. Then we got to the AFC divisional round last year and ran into the Steelers and got absolutely destroyed. So we haven't made it to the AFC Championship game in this series. I'm hoping we do that today. Smash that like button if you are excited. Join the Juice Club as well. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. And it's completely free. Completely free, except for you have to give me your eternal soul. But that really doesn't cost that much when you think about it, right? Yeah, nobody really cares about their eternal soul. That's fine. We got Patriots, Dolphins in the divisional round. Smash that like button. Let's get into it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. We're on to the divisional round now. 2 steps away from playing on the biggest stage in sports. It's the Dolphins going up against the Patriots. So let's get you up to Foxborough as we check in with our commentators, Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We've got playoff football underway, and I'm just going to let the CPU do a little bit of work, see what happens here. So we're down 3-0. We tied at 3-3. That's good. Got the ball back. We have the ball again, where you keep just going back and forth. Come on. Okay, we lead 6-3. I'm not liking how... Oh, they scored. Okay. I'm not liking how hard our defense or our offense is trying to move the ball. Like, they're not going. We can't score touchdowns. We just keep getting field goals. All right, we're jumping in here. It's 6:40 to go in the fourth quarter, and it's 9-10. We are running this ball to see if Derrick Henry can get in the end zone here. Let's try it. Derrick Henry's been known to power through some people, but he can't get it. He's got 2. Okay. They've allowed 9 points today. They usually allow a lot more, it looks like, because there's 22, ranked 22 in the league at allowing points. So they allow a lot of points during the year. Let's see what we can do here with Carson. I'm going to roll. I've got my man open, but Carson can't hit him. He throws poorly, throwing on the run. I can't help but wonder if Brady would have been in here, not retired, if Brady would have hit that throw. That's a quick throw, and that's going to be incomplete. So another time we go to the red zone and can't get anything but a field goal attempt. I don't know if that's good or if that's bad, but it's scary. I know that. So we're going to let them kick the field goal. We go up 12-10. Just run the ball out. That's all we need to do. We have the lead. There we go. We scored. It's 19-10, and that is going to be... Oh, hello. They did score, but we survive. 19-17. The Patriots survive. We're going to our first AFC Championship game in the series. Thank you. That was scary. I don't know why that was so tough for us, but we did it. Carson Wentz, 15-23, 118 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. Derrick Henry, 35 carries, 125 yards, and a touchdown. He really stepped up in this game. Receiving, Devontae Adams, 7 catches, 49 yards, and a touchdown. Luke Kuechly had 7 tackles, as you would expect. We sacked Tannehill 3 times. Flowers, Shazier, and Ninkovich. And we picked him off once with Logan Ryan. So I'll take it. I mean, we win. It was ugly, but we did get the win. So we're moving on to the AFC Championship game. Probably playing the Steelers, I think. I think that's who I saw won the game. So great. We got to play the Steelers.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Super Bowl dreams are on the line today in the conference championship, where only one team can move on. It's the Steelers going up against the Patriots. So let's get you up to Foxborough as we check in with our commentators, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are about an hour's drive southwest of downtown Boston in the area known as Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
We are playing the Steelers, which was what we thought we were going to have to play. But luckily, this year, unlike last year, we were the higher seed, so it goes through New England this time. But it's not looking good as we are down 10-0 to start this game. Let's see if the offense can put it in the end zone. We can. 17-7. I'm scared. 20-7. I'm getting more scared. Carson Wentz needs to step up. 14-20. Come on, boys. There it is. 21-20 before the half. You love to see it. Can we get some field goals? Can we get a field goal before the half? Yes, 24-20. Patriots coming back, storming back in that second quarter. That was a crazy second quarter, but the Steelers take the lead back 27-24. Can the Patriots get the lead back? They tie it 27-all. It is 27. No, they scored a touchdown. Steelers scored another touchdown. I think we just turned the ball over. We had to have. We had to have just turned the ball over, and I think the end is near. 27-41. Are we going to really lose to the Steelers again? Back-to-back years we fall to the Steelers in the postseason? It can't be true, can it? That's going to be Davante Adams. That's going to be a touchdown. We're not done yet, boys. We're not done yet. Davante Adams, the big-time catch. That pulls us back. We've got under a minute. We need to get the ball back quickly. I don't think it's going to happen. They're going to attempt a field goal. I think they missed the field goal. The Steelers missed the field goal. We have a chance with 29 seconds. No, we don't. We have no timeouts left. I got to throw that. I got to throw that. Dion Lewis. Why is Dion in there? Because we have really no wide receivers. That's why. 3 interceptions in this game for Carson Wentz. He just hasn't been good enough. He just hasn't been good enough. But we have to score a touchdown. We cannot get a field goal. I got to throw that quickly, and it's picked off. Yeah, I was blitzed. That's game. We lose in the AFC Championship to the Steelers. I got hit so quickly, I couldn't even think. He came off the edge so fast. Can I get a replay on that quick? I can't yet. You guys don't understand how quickly he came off the edge. Let's take a quick look at that replay. He came off the edge so fast. Derrick Henry just completely didn't even block him. Derrick Henry completely misses the block. He doesn't even attempt it. And is this Willie Gay? No, it's not Willie Gay. I forget who this is, but he comes in completely unblocked as the play's starting. And I was looking at Davante Adams in the first place, but I had no shot at Davante. He was covered. And so I just had to throw it because I saw it at the corner of my eye that he was coming unblocked and super fast. And I just threw it, and it was a wobbler. I had no shot. That's a sucky way to end the season. That's a sucky way to end your playoff season. That might be a thumbnail right there. We go down. We go down in the postseason in the AFC Championship game. That one hurts. That one certainly hurts because we had a chance. We certainly had a chance to come back and tie this game, but we fall. Was it Carson Wentz's fault? Maybe. Do we put it all on him? Probably not, because our defense really did nothing. I mean, Big Ben did whatever he wanted against us. 4 touchdowns, 300 yards. But Carson Wentz, 35 of 56, 435 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 4 picks. Obviously, that last one was my fault. But the 3 in simulation is not what we need in an AFC Championship game. So, yes, he is young. And, yes, he has a low overall at an 84, playing up to an 84, I guess. But we can't have a 4 interception game in the AFC Championship in any game and expect to win it. So, Derrick Henry, 19 carries, 68 yards. Devontae Adams, 12 catches, 171 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He went off. Chris Hogan and Asad Lewis also had touchdowns. 9 tackles for Kuechly, 11 for Malcolm Butler. We sacked Big Ben twice, technically, with Aaron Donald, Khalil Mack, and Trey Flowers getting a half one. We didn't pick him off at all, obviously, like we saw in Big Ben's stats. And that sucks. 41-34. We had that crazy second quarter where we stormed back and took the lead. And then from there, the Steelers just look at their score by quarter. Look how consistent that is. And look at ours. We just didn't do anything in that third quarter, and that's what let us down. But that's going to be the season, which completely sucks. We did have a lot of injuries, but I mean, we had a chance to go to the Super Bowl, and we couldn't get it done. Carson Wentz just didn't come up in the big moments. It seems like in this series, the Steelers are our kryptonite. Now, we will keep Carson Wentz. We're not going to move off of him just because he had such a bad postseason run. He's only his second year in the league. He's playing at an 87 overall right now. Well, up to an 87 because he got high confidence. I'd trust Carson Wentz to develop into a good quarterback. But we absolutely need to get depth because Julian Edelman is hurt. How did he get hurt? Shoulder tear out for 2 weeks. He must have got hurt in that game against the Steelers, and I didn't realize it. But we need to get depth at tight end. We definitely need to get depth at wide receiver. We certainly need to get depth at linebacker and corner and pass. Like, we just need to get depth everywhere. So in the offseason, we need to work hard, absolutely 100% hard at getting whatever kind of depth we need. Because with Edelman going down now, he'll be back for next season. But Odell will come back. He'll be healthy. He's 25. We've got Cyrus Jones, who will be healthy. He's 23. He's only a 70 overall, though, which sucks. But James White being out for 37 more weeks sucks. Gronkowski will be back for next season. Maybe he might miss a month of next season. I can't tell, depending on how many more weeks we have to simulate. I mean, we have what? This will be 11, then 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So once we get to the preseason, he'll have 3 weeks left, I think. So he'll be back for week 1. But James White will not be. So we got to get depth at running back. We got to get depth at wide receiver. We got to get depth at a lot of stuff. But it is time to find out who is going to win the Super Bowl. The Steelers or whoever won it and whoever got over there in the NFC side. Now remember, this series is not technically about the draft picks. So in the offseason episode next Thursday, I will probably trade a lot of those picks. I may keep one of my first round picks just to draft somebody, but I may trade a lot of the picks because it's not technically what we're here for. We're not here for random generated guys. We're here for actual players that exist. So we have the second pick. I may keep that pick. We have the second pick, the 8th pick, and the 30th pick. So we're probably going to trade these two. It depends on what happens next Thursday, I guess, what I'm thinking. Then we have all these seconds. We have a ton of thirds, a ton of fourths, and some sevens. So we could possibly package this and get some pretty decent players. We saw how easy it was to get guys like Luke Kuechly and Aaron Donald and Khalil Mack and all these guys and Derrick Henry and all this stuff. So we saw how easy it was. We may be able to get some pretty decent players for those picks. So that's exciting. That's something to look forward to for this offseason video next Thursday. But let's find out who is the Super Bowl champion for season number 2. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Taking a while. The Seahawks and Falcons rounded the top. I don't know who it was. Who won the Super Bowl? I'm not sure. Did we take a look at stats? I think we did. Oh, it's the Giants. I just saw that it said the Giants are world champs. Let's take a quick look at some stats. Decent year from Carson Wentz. Derrick Henry had a good year as well. Julian Edelman, no 1,000-yard receiver, but Edelman and Devontae Adams had good years. Kuechly had a good year. A lot of sacks. We got a lot of pressure on the quarterback, it looks like. Decent amount of picks. That's pretty interesting. Decent amount of interceptions. Kicking, Pat McAfee. Why was Pat McAfee kicking? I don't understand it, but whatever. And then kick returns. So in the offseason episode, we will hopefully, I don't know, get some depth, get some pieces, make some big time deals, and then go to the Super Bowl next year, because we made it to the divisional round in year 1, the AFC Championship in year number 2. So now year number 3, you could only logically think we're going to make it to the Super Bowl. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. I know this video didn't end the way that I thought it was going to end, or you may have wanted it to end with us holding a Lombardi, but we'll have to just wait for that. And that's going to make it even more sweeter. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Smash that like button if you did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Juice Club. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.